The state of New Mexico was ground zero for one of the most important military tests of all time.
As it explodes, 100 high-speed cameras record new evidence of the enormous destructiveness of the atom bomb.
Today we're here for a military test of a different sort, and we're not working with any physicists in white lab coats. Instead, we're working with a 21-year-old Canadian who's come up with a very interesting way to get our special forces into and out of battle. It's a little hard to explain.
So I'm Ben Gulak. I'm originally from Milton, Ontario. I now live in Boston, Massachusetts. A little over a year ago, Buddy and I had the idea to start an extreme sports company.
Teamwork, precision, experience, all raised to the nth degree.
We wanted to make a new kind of all-terrain vehicle, something that was smaller than an ATV or snowmobile that would fit in the back of a car and at the same time be able to use it all year round. What we ended up creating was the Shredder.
The Shredder Sport is designed to get you over uneven terrain like nothing that's come before. It's powered by a 250cc engine ripped from a go-kart and situated beneath what can only be described as an oversized skate deck.
So here we are on the Shredder Sport. Controls are very weird. It's like a motorcycle meets a skateboard. Throttle on the right twist grip, you just kind of lean left or right to turn. And if you don't give it throttle, you don't turn at all. There's actually a pretty complicated CVT differential thing that's splitting power between the two treads. And if you don't have power to split, then you don't turn. There's also a brake lever up here on the left, but I'm told that's just for looks. Well, it's a lot of fun.
So we're actually down in New Mexico right now to unveil it and demo it for the Air Force Research Lab and the Special Forces. The task was to design a small transport vehicle that would help get special ops guys into and out of dangerous mountainous regions. We never really even planned for it to be a military vehicle. It was just supposed to be something fun that, we thought skateboarders and motocross guys would like. Through the process of it, one of our videos ended up going viral online, and we started getting all these calls and requests and asking for information. And that's when we partnered up with the Air Force Academy to develop the hybrid version.
With this help, the help of Air Force personnel, equipment, and veteran know-how, the tests afforded much earlier completion dates than would have otherwise been practical.
I'm Ryan Fairhead. I'm basically the right-hand man of Ben. I do the designing, engineering, part of this. So this new Shredder is a militarized hybrid vehicle that basically is insane. It has every bell and whistle I think we could have squeezed on this thing. It can go underwater, it can go up to as high as 20,000 feet in altitude.
It has a 48 horsepower rotary engine driving a 20 kilowatt generator and two 10 kilowatt hub motors on it. The benefit of this is that we have independent track control, so it can spin on the spot. We can also switch between manned and unmanned modes. So when the person's riding it, they can now get off, turn it into unmanned mode and send it in as an unmanned ground vehicle, or it can follow them using an RF sensor. It has a stealth mode, so you can completely kill the rotary engine and run just off of the batteries in silent mode.
It has turbocharger, it's got fuel injection, it's got everything.
This is actually the first time we're going to run it ever for ourselves or for the media, which is kind of cool.
We left the desert, and finally it's time to ride the military version.
We're running in all electric mode right now, so it's very quiet. We got the same basic controls as the prior version. And steering's a little bit iffy at this point. Well, it's torquier, smoother, quieter, a little harder to ride, and much bigger. And for us, the day is done. But for Ben and all the students and engineers behind the military shredder, they've got a long night ahead of them. Competition begins tomorrow, and if they win, this could be on battlefields by the end of the year. But if you're maybe a little less hardcore, this version should be out by the end of the year as well.